Say hello to IronmanRM, my Ironman shop. After reaching every late game goal on my main after over a year and a half of play and thousands of hours, it was time to up the ante. A Shop Titans account unlike any other. The rules are simple. Absolutely no access to market whatsoever. Gems can only be used to rush furniture or open chests. No unlocking anything with gems. I must wait to unlock at certain levels with gold. No joining a guild unless I am in the top half of players and vests. And lastly, I will have access to Royal Merchant and the Academy, so I can create runestones for enchantments and repair the gear that I will inevitably need to craft for my own heroes. I do not know what lies ahead, but I am so excited for a brand new challenge with obstacles to overcome. I hope you are too. Let's go. Hey everyone, welcome to episode 2 of our Shop Titans Iron Man series. It's been a couple days since I've given any update or anything. I've been playing quite a bit. So we are almost at 5 million net worth compared to the 1 million that we were at by the end of stream. And doing pretty good with mastering items. We only have a handful more, about 12 more items to go until we're done all of the ones that don't require components, which will be really, really nice. We have 1 million cash stack for the first time, and we're just a few experience away from hitting 29. Once we hit 30, that's another shop expand. I think it's another crafting slot. I think we hit another hero slot at 29, so a lot of big levels coming. Trying to save 2 million for all of the upgrades that are coming at level 30. So pretty pivotal point here. Got some big upgrades coming, so I will see you when we hit level 30. Let's do it. So here we are, super close to hitting level 30. Just finished saving up 1.5 mil, which will be an extra crafting slot, and my next shop expand, which is huge. Just finished an upgrade, and I'm incredibly close to finishing all of the crafts. This is the last craft without components, and then after that I'm working on just finishing the last couple of tier 2s that do require components, and then once that's finished, I'll just be focused on tier 3. I think I'm going to bookmark all the tier 3s and just get them done so that I have basically all the tier 4s unlocked and all of the gold value milestones done. So just these first 2, and then once that's done, I'll move on to the next item. So just try to get all of the tier 3 value and blueprint, and then depending on the components and how questing's going, move on to tier 4. There it is, level 30. That's huge. New quest location, craft slot, and new expansion, and the new worker. So the new worker I think is 1 million gold as well, but this new worker is just for like tier 5 and up. I think it's the master something. So I'm not going to worry about unlocking that right away because I'm still not even crafting tier 4s yet. So yeah, it's still 1 million gold away, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. And then this was unlocked at level 27, but that's not going to be a whole lot of usefulness for me yet either. So I'm just going to stick with these ones. So here we go. Design, expand. We're going to go this way. 1 million. So 20 hours. So I'll just let that run overnight and I'll have it done tomorrow. And then I'll show you guys what I end up doing with the shop. Crafting slot. 500,000. Beautiful. Let's finish off these last couple of blueprints here. Just 4 more that are tier 2. Then every single tier 1 and tier 2 in the game is completed. And then we can move on to tier 3 and get things rolling there. Feels good. Well, I got those last blueprints mastered, but I also decided that I would just get the 2 premium, or the 2 paid workers, the academy and the engineer, because I'm going to get them eventually anyway, and if I have them now, then at least I'm saving some money on that, and getting XP faster, of course, and then also I can be starting the new crafts, or the new lines as well. But of course, they're pretty much all wood items. So I'm at a little bit of a bottleneck with wood. It won't take too long to get through them. And of course, I get another blueprint from a chest and it's wood as well. So all good, super exciting. We got our new workers. We are live. Let's go. All right, shop expand. Here we go. So exciting. Good enough for now. Why so many trunks? That's a good question. So, because I can't store any items in market and because I'm crafting so many low tier things, my capacity gets full really quickly. As well, I can't buy anything from market, so I'm saving all of like the really rare crafts like blue and up, tier 2 and up for now. I'll probably switch that up eventually, but I'm saving a lot of like my more rare crafts because I think it actually just makes sense because when I start new heroes, me having decent gear for them off the bat is going to be nice, and I can't just buy that stuff from market, so I have to make all of that stuff myself. And then also my components, like I can't buy them from market, and so like if I miss some from opening a chest or finishing a quest or whatever, like having as many components here as possible is super nice for me, because I can't just buy them from market whenever I'm short. And so me having a lot of storage makes this so much nicer. Now we're just going to invest, I think. I think all of the rest of our money, we're just going to focus on investing and we'll get our guild rolling. And then we can start, like, once I have more of a cushion between myself and the guild total, then we can really start inviting like some bigger players and get our invest going and level up buildings and stuff. So that'll be sweet. Why don't I buy more stuff for materials? I'm assuming you mean bins. Because my energy max is more important to me. Basically, right now, resources max so quickly that just having like an extra 40 max doesn't do a whole lot for me. I don't need more than 40 to craft any of my items. And because the majority of the time that I'm like playing actively, and so the top half of my energy pool is wasted anyways, and so I'd much rather just have 4 extra racks out, have higher max energy, get more energy from small talks, and be able to play a lot more efficiently. It just makes a lot more sense to do it this way. Well, I'm headed to bed, but it's been a super productive day. We are almost at 10 million net, almost 3 million invest. In terms of crafting, all tier 1s and tier 2s are completely done and mastered, and I only have 2 items left that still require me to unlock the tier 4 item and the gold increase, but otherwise every single tier 3 is done up to that point. They're not mastered, but all of the tier 4 are unlockable. So that's huge. These are the last components that we need, and I have the components to finish these off. They're just both wood, so they're taking a bit. And then after that, we are going to fully move on to tier 4. So in terms of questing now, we are going to move on to the next questing area. I'm no longer going to be doing these at all. And then I'll just be pretty much transferring over the chests that I've saved up. I've got 40 chests, so if I ever need those components, I can just transfer chests over, so that's not a big deal. So we're pretty much completely done with the first area of questing. And then in terms of our heroes, all of them are looking like, well, we've got one level 7, the rest are level 10 plus. So we're going to be equipping all of these guys with tier 4 next, which will be really nice. In terms of shop, we got our new shop expand on stream today. We still only have 1 of each bin, but I'm fine with it. We don't need more than that to craft even tier 4s, so that's fine. Those are all level 3. Working on our trunks now, but we've got level 5. This will be level 4, level 3, level 3. All of our racks and mannequins and everything are at least level 3, and our counters level 4. We're probably going to go for level 6 counter sooner than later. Alright, well, getting pretty close to the 2 mil saved up for counter. We've only got 2 hours left until level 5 is done, and then we'll probably get level 6 right away. Just hit 3 million invest as well. Hit our 10 million net, so that's really nice. Pretty major thing here. If we go to tasks, fortune zone. I actually got ascension shards up here, which means that if we do enough spins and we get enough, then we can use those shards on our tier 1 crafts, which are these 3 which I've been crafting. It reduces the amount of resources that we need to craft all 3 of the items, which is going to save us a ton. And I'm going to be crafting those 3 items as basically my fodder items forever, and try to be surcharging everything else that I make in the entire game. And so let's do a bunch of spins here. Hopefully we can get 800, and then we can at least ascend these once each, which will save us lots of resources and lots of time, which would be great. So let's try it out. Send 1, send 2, and ascend 3. Amazing. So that means that there's less resources taken up when I craft all 3 of these. It's just 1 resource each. That'll save us lots of time in terms of crafting all the rest of them. So let's get that 2 mil, get our level 6 counter, and we'll just keep working on finishing up our last 3 tier 3s to unlock all of the tier 4s. Those are the last 3 that we have. And then we'll just be working on gold value and tier 5 unlock. So rolling along. Let's go. It's been a little bit since I've updated. We had surcharge event, or better deals event this last day. There's only 25 minutes left, so it's been really good. Made a ton of money. Been doing really good with guild stuff. We've got a couple empty spaces as well, so leveled up lots of buildings. It's kind of getting to an interesting point right now though, because I got the premium worker for the additional XP, the academy, but now I'm leveling really quickly, but I don't have the gold to buy everything. Like there's 2 hero slots that are unlocked that were like 1 million and 2.5 million, I think. And then there's also a quest slot, which is 2.5 million. But then I also need to save up like 20 million gold at level 40 for all of those upgrades, like my shop expansion and my extra crafting slots and stuff like that. And I feel like because making gold is a little bit slower for me compared to most, and I'm getting more XP now, then I'm not going to have the gold. So I'm going to have to be a little bit more selective with what I'm going to actually be doing with the gold that I do make. So this will be interesting to see kind of how this plays out. I might just start saving gold now and then hit level 40 and then just write down everything that I can unlock and then prioritize from there, because I don't want to be short on gold. We're doing pretty good in terms of invest, and like in guild we're only halfway to like max of where we can be with my rule for invest ratio. So we're doing really good in terms of guild right now. So I think I'm just going to save until we hit level 40 and then kind of decide from there what we want to be spending the gold that we have saved. So that's the plan for now. We'll see how it goes. Well, I think that's going to be it here for episode 2 of the Shop Titans Iron Man series. Well on our way to getting level 40 and saving the gold that we need for all the unlocks at level 40, like our new expand, our new furniture, our new crafting slot, hero slot, all that kind of stuff. Ran into a couple hiccups and things that I needed to figure out in the last couple levels, but I'll get into that stuff at the start of next episode. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a good one, and I'll talk to you next time. Peace out.